Hey there, Rush fans. This is Mark Benetti alongside you for Rush TV. In anticipation for our big Dream Protectors night on December 23rd against the Alaska Aces, your Rapid City Rush players visited the Rapid City Fire Department, took a tour of the entire facility, and even went through the Fireman's Combat Challenge. We're joined now by Rapid City Fire Lieutenant Jim Bussell. And Jim, first off, on behalf of the entire Rapid City Rush organization, thank you and your comrades so much for everything that you do to keep our community safe. This was quite a fun day, having all of the players here to take a look at everything. What was your take on having them in the department?
You know what? This was awesome. This was a great day. I know the firefighters sure enjoyed having them down. You know, when you get down to it and you really look at the two organizations, there is so much in common between the Rush organization and the fire department. Just great to get together and talk about some of those similarities, some of those differences, and having the boys in the building today. It was a good day.
Now, you had 6 of the players go through the combat challenge, and under the power of peer pressure, myself go through as well. Watching from the sidelines, what'd you think?
You know what? Honestly, looking at the times, cold course today. Everything moves a little bit slower, including the guys. 3 minutes was pretty much the average, or under 3 minutes. That's a great time. And you yourself, that was a heck of an effort. And you know what? You should be proud of that. That course will chew you up and spit you out in a hurry. And it should just really go to show everybody what athletes our firefighters really are.
Now, we have our big Dream Protectors night coming up to honor both Rapid City Fire and Police Departments on Friday, December 23rd against the Alaska Aces. This is a big night coming up. What does it mean to you personally as a lieutenant of the Rapid City Fire Department?
Well, again, you know, there's so many similarities between the Rapid City Fire Department, the Rapid City Rush organization, but not just the Rapid City Fire Department, it's firefighters in general. You know, in the United States, the majority of firefighters are volunteers, and that certainly holds true in South Dakota. And so we're just excited about the opportunity to come join the Rush organization and recognize all firefighters throughout the state, not just firefighters, but our dispatchers and law enforcement as well. And we're looking forward to it. It means a lot that the organization is going to take time to recognize all of us, and we really appreciate it.
Zach Tolkinen now joins us here at the Rapid City Fire Department headquarters. Tolk's big day, a lot of things you got to see, got to experience. What's your take on the whole experience?
Man, it was awesome. It was awesome of the guys to take us out here and show us everything, show us the station, and then that course was pretty cool. It was tough. I know it ate some of us up. It got the better of me too, Benzie, don't worry about it, but it was a lot of fun.
Now, had you ever been to a fire department headquarters like this, gotten a full tour, got to see kind of the behind-the-scenes look?
Not like this. No, this is the first time I've kind of seen everything they do, or parts at least of kind of all the working parts in motion and everything they do and wear all the gear. And it was pretty cool, and the guys were awesome dudes too, and kind of walked us through and showed us how to do all the obstacle course stuff. So it was awesome.
So that obstacle course, that seems to be the talk of the town here, if you will, with you and your fellow teammates. What was your perspective from going through the whole combat challenge?
It was a heck of a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. I was watching some of the guys do it, and I was kind of going, you know what, it won't be that bad. Like, maybe if there's a couple tricks, you could probably cut some seconds off. By the time you get down to dragging that dummy, that was a royal bummer when it got down there. And I'm sure, you know, it's something that these guys have to probably endure for real. But 170-pound dummy it was, and to carry it, whatever it was, I don't know, maybe 40 yards, 40, 50 yards. Like, that was a grind, and it's a mental test too. So that was something. When I watched those guys do it, they were flying through it, just dragging it, no problem. We got out there, and I'm fighting every step of the way and just trying to drag it through. And like, this has got to be done. It's got to be done. So I was very, very impressed with the way the firemen were able to do it.
Now, this is something that actually intrigues you with regards to firefighting. What about firefighting really piques your interest?
Well, back at home, I got some friends and stuff that went into the rescue and the firefighting department, and you know, it's that team aspect and something that, like, you know, obviously because I've played for, you know, hockey juniors and all that you're already have that click with guys, and so that's just kind of something that interests me. And then just being here today, my first time at an actual firehouse, just seeing some of the trucks here, and you know, some of the training that you have to do. I don't know, it just intrigues me for some reason. I don't know, I can't really explain it.
We're joined here at the Rapid City Fire Department headquarters by Rush defenseman Riley Weslowski. Riley, you and some of the boys got a tour of the facility, got to take the combat challenge. Your whole day in a nutshell, what did you think?
Man, it was incredible. It was really cool to see, you know, just what these guys do here at the fire department. It was neat to see the similarities, you know, the community-driven aspect of the fire department, and you know, it was neat to see just exactly what goes on in a day-to-day operation here. And you got a whole new respect for these guys and what they go through, and you know, the physical fitness and everything that goes with it. It was pretty cool to see.
We all went through the combat challenge here today, and a lot of you guys hovered around the 250 to 3 minute mark. When you were going through the obstacle course, was there anything that took you off guard or something that you didn't really expect?
No, it's difficult. That's for sure. It was tough, and by the time you're finished, you're pretty wiped. I think you know, you run through it the first time, and I'm sure the more you run through it, you pick up some little technique tricks here and there. But you know, it's a difficult obstacle course, and I think the one thing we all had in common is when we were finished, we were all pretty much gassed. So it was fun to experience it. I'm glad I don't have to do it every day, but we had a good time.
We hope to see you at Premier Home Mortgage Ice in Rushmore Plaza Civic Center on Friday, December 23rd against the Alaska Aces for our Dream Protectors Night. Until then, this is Mark Benetti alongside you for Rush TV. We'll see you next time.